Right, let's do some Super Mario Galaxy now. I think we need a bit of a palate cleanser after doing, like, almost 3 hours of Rebatto there. You are Mr. K! Woohoo! So, it's been a hot minute since I played this game. I think I last touched it a month ago. I took a bit of a break from streaming, I guess you could say. But I'm back now, so let's continue. I think this is like the extra lives they give me. Nah, I don't need your extra lives. I'm too good for them. Right, so let's see, do we have any comments? No, we don't. Okay, so let's go continue what we were doing the last time. April 14th was the last save. I didn't even pay attention to the time there, but I'll take your word for it. Actually, we did this one, didn't we? It's the bedroom I need to go to. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're going to the upper part now. That's where we last got to. Engine room. Just wait till Mario Galaxy jump scares you with another hour-long cutscene. You've discovered an enemy base in the region. We can only hope they are not misusing the power of that poor Grand Star. I like how I already have enough, like, you know, stars to, like, get to the next boss fight. But we're not going to stop that yet. I'm going to do some of these levels first. Start with this one. Good Leaf Galaxy. So I know I haven't played this game in a hot minute, but since I last played this game, something relating to Super Mario Galaxy, or more specifically, the Super Mario Galaxy movie happened. So, in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, I guess it's safe to say it now because it's been over a month since that movie came out. Fox makes a cameo in the movie, and they give him like a fair bit of spotlight. And I guess the reason behind that was because Nintendo was secretly ramping up marketing for a new Star Fox game that got announced like a few days ago. I talked about it already, like you'll eventually see my VOD for it on YouTube, but... So yeah, it's a new Star Fox game, but it's also not a new Star Fox game at the same time. It's basically Star Fox 64 again. But yeah, my full thoughts should be on YouTube in due time. Let's see if I can get that by triple jumping. Oh. There we go. I think you're supposed to do this. Yeah, I just wanted to see if you could do it without doing that. That's what I love about this game. Like, you can do some cool stuff with the physics, or the mechanics, to, like, you know, cheat the game a little bit. Now, you know how... So this level is kind of like a similar level to that other, like the Honeycomb Galaxy, right? Or whatever it's called. And if you look off into space, you see a giant letter M made out of star bits. Well, if I go over here and turn the camera around to look out into space, look, there's a letter L there. So it's literally the opposite of the other one, because, you know, M for Mario, L for Luigi. Our names are Mario Mario and Luigi Mario. There's a lot of star bits. There we go. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. I wonder. Fuck. I'm gonna try something. Oh wow, you actually can get up here. Oh, fuck. Shit. I can still kill that manually. It's gonna be a little hard to judge that, though. Right, I think I know what I need to stand. Assuming that that will be in the same position when it gets back around here. No, it will not. There we go. Easy. Well, I lost my B power because of that, but that's fine. Got a bunch of star bits to show for it. Still need to find one more star thingy. Just seeing where I should go. There it is. All right. Think you can catch me, boy-eyeing? Ah, yeah, this fucking thing. I think I need to hit this. Yeah, right, okay. There we go. The fucking idiot banged into that wall there. Boy-eyeing, you got me. Alright then, take this. Take this and that and some of these. Can I break these? Yep. I did see some other distant planetoids in the background when I was looking around in that stage. Okay. Cataquack to the skies. I like the Cataquacks. They're annoying, but I like the designs. Yeah, these things from Mario Sunshine. Yes, this level will take me to one of the other planetoids that I saw in the background. So there was, like, when I was talking about my thoughts on the Star Fox, let's just say Star Fox 26, because I refuse to call it just Star Fox. So when I was talking about my thoughts on it when we were looking at the trailer yesterday, I failed to mention a couple little things that I had in the back of my mind that I was meaning to bring up. One of them being, apparently, like, the voice acting in it is pretty good from what I've heard and seen. But unfortunately, it seems like the original voice actors are not reprising their roles, and that's a little bit of a shame. I don't know why that is, but I think it might be because they're working with, like, a union, and Nintendo doesn't want to work with union voice actors. It's a bit of a scummy practice. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. You know what? I don't need those extra star bits, I'm good. But yeah, that could be the reason, because I think that's what happened with the upcoming Mega Man game, and like the voice actor from Mega Man 11 not coming back. But yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm sure it will still be good, and I'm still planning to get the game. Like, I'm not going to boycott or anything. I think... Unless something truly reprehensible and, like, very scummy, like, you know, something abominable is being done, I'm not gonna fucking boycott a product that I'm looking forward to. Like, it still sucks, I know, but I'm still gonna buy the game anyway, because I want to support the brand. And I don't care if that makes me sound heartless, like, I'm trying not to be. I just, you know that meme, I just want to grill? Well, I just want to enjoy my video games, you know? Like, remember Bayonetta 3 and, like, how there was supposed to be a boycott for it? It didn't fucking work. I don't think a video game boycott has ever worked. How much did Bayonetta 3 sell? Like 5 million or something? It sold fairly well. Anyways, yeah, it sucks, but it's ultimately just the name of the game at this point with the video game industry. You can't really do much about it. And I don't think boycotting it is gonna make much difference. The only difference it would make is, like, you know, having the game, the IP possibly go back into the Disney vault for another 10 years. And I kinda don't want that. I want Star Fox to succeed. Star Fox really, really deserves more time in the spotlight. Yeah, I see what needs to be done here. Kind of an interesting concept for a level. I do love how much they do with this game, with the gravity mechanics. Ah, fuck, this is not the right way. Come here. Shit. Whoa. Oh. Oh, fuck, I went backwards. Oops. I do like that each planetoid has its own, like, gravitational pull. Like, as soon as you reach a certain spot, that happens. Oh, oh, oh. No, I'm not letting you fucking send me back that easily. Yeah, come here. Wait, did I go backwards, or... Hang on a minute. I need to get my bearings here. Nope, this is the right way. Right, let me go get the kumquat. Come here. Whoa. Right, toss me upwards. There we go. I think this is one of those spots where you can really fuck around with the physics. Like, check this out. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, I love this shit. Like, I don't know who programmed the fucking gravity physics in this game, but they're awesome. Look at this. If I can show a good example of it. Hold on. Whoa! Oh. I could just do this all fucking day. Like, this is highly amusing to me. It's amusing, but it's also incredible that it even works. Keep in mind, this game came out in, like, 2007. Like, how the fuck did they get this working at that time? Right, well, let's see what the star is. I see a Jenga tower. Whoa. A lot of star bits on that quadrant. People have been very negative toward Nintendo in recent years, but at least they still know how to make games that aren't live service and online only stuff. Yeah, I mean, you've got Splatoon, but I don't know if I would call that a live service exactly. Because it does have a single player component as well to it, but it is, you know, like, heavily multiplayer focused. But I wouldn't say that's a live service. But yeah, Nintendo, like, say what you will about Nintendo, I have my own things to say about them too, trust me. But the reason I stick with the brand is because they know how to make a good product almost 100% of the time. Like, every once in a while they'll put out a stinker, but you know you're getting quality with that company for the most part. So that's why I like them. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need to bring the Cataquack here. There we go. Okay, now this part's kind of cool. You're basically platforming across these petals, but it's still kind of bound to the gravity, so you're kind of like circling around the planetoid as you're doing this. It's like, yeah, that logic applies in real life on Earth, but it's just cool to see it on that scale, on a really tiny planetoid where all the platforms are like kind of hovering relatively, like, relative to the ground below them. This game is really fucking cool. Fuck it, let's do the first 3. I have my negative thoughts too with the company, but they do deliver them products. I can only think of one game that did that earlier, and that was the Ratchet & Clank games on PS2 with small planet stages, but that was likely a single body. This game does it with multiple. I've never played Ratchet & Clank, but maybe at some point I'll check that out. Like, it does seem like a fun game. Isn't Ratchet & Clank the IP that got, like, recompilation projects, or is that Jak and Daxter? I forget which of those two it was. I've not played either, so I couldn't tell you. It's Jak and Daxter. Okay then. I'd say try the recomp for the first Jak and Daxter. The game was by the Crash Bandicoot devs. Yeah, Insomniac, right? Or, sorry, Naughty Dog. Insomniac was Spyro. Man, speaking of Spyro, we really need a fucking Spyro 4, don't we? Like, apparently a Spyro 4 is in development. Like, there's been some things going on in the background that seems to point in the direction of that being a thing. I just wish they would announce it already. Like, I've been starved for a new Spyro game. I say that as somebody who did not grow up with the trilogy. I played them on the Reignited, or what was that collection called? Like, the Remaster Collection. But I just want to see them do more with Spyro, finally, because, you know, I want a good collectathon platformer. Oh, fuck. Alright. Gotta be careful with this rain here. Goink, goink, goink! Oh, God! That could have gone better. Oh, fuck. I nearly forgotten Enter the Dragonfly. That's the quote-unquote fourth game, right? Like, that's the one that was on PlayStation 2. Chat, I have a question for you. Like, you've seen me play the trilogy remaster collection of Spyro. Would you watch me play Enter the Dragonfly? You know what's funny? I actually have a copy of the game. I do have a physical disc of the game. I've never played it, but I do have it. Would you watch me suffer a shitty Spyro game? That could very well be something I could do in the future. Like, I've got a fat PlayStation 3. I can, like, put it in there and stream that at some point. Apparently you can beat that game in like 10 minutes. Like, you can do like a game-breaking glitch that lets you skip to the end of the game. It's kind of hilarious. I think it was Kid Icarus or someone that like pointed that out. Something about how you fuck with the water swimming physics and you're basically swimming in midair. And you can bypass, like, the thing that leads to the end game. which is really fucking funny that that's a thing. Oh. Alright, looks like a boss fight. But yeah, maybe at some point, like, I don't know when we're getting a Spyro 4, if it even exists out there, but maybe at some point if I have some free time and I feel like hating myself, I could, like, play, you know, the Enter the Dragonfly and see if I quote-unquote like it. Won't be anytime soon, though. I've got, like, a backlog of games I need to catch up on, but it's something I can consider for the future. Oh, fuck. No! I tried the ground pound, I didn't do it high enough. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize I didn't have my B power anymore. Yes! Oh, I love this game. I am so glad that works. Made perfect use of my environment to pull that off. This game would probably be fun to watch a speedrun of. Especially if they're going for all 120 stars. I'll have to see if I can look for a fun speedrun of this later. The camera controls were horrible. The first time they put the camera on the right stick, you can only pan left and right, no up and down. There's a lot of jumps where vertical camera control would come in handy. Instead, moving the right stick down recentered the camera. Oh. That's interesting. But the camera recentering could have been done by tapping the triangle button like in the past games, so no excuse. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, like, pan the camera up and down in a 3D platformer. Oh, there's a cosmic comet here. Time to race against Cosmic Mario, I guess. Cosmic Mario Forest Race. Ah, fuck. Right, well, that was easy. for Spyro, there's also the Legend of the Spyro Reboot series. Is that the one where they got fucking... Like, they didn't have the original voice actors, they got, like, fucking Hollywood people to, like, do the voices for Spyro in the main cast? Because I think I heard about that. I've never actually played it, though. Sea Slide Galaxy. I remember this level. Now who do we have here? You got some friends of those... You friends of some of those penguins? Let's get something clear here, Landwalker. The sea's mine, you see? If you want to backshow some gills and make it through the 8 rings. Oh, I thought you would give me a shell to work with. Guess we're doing this manually then. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Oh. This is fairly simple. I'm glad there's a brake function in case I go too fast. Whoa. Slight nudge there. No. Nah, we're good. We're good. We're good. There we go. That was easy. Sorry, Yellow Toad. What did that toad do to you? He was too bright for my eyes. It was starting to hurt them. Another cosmic comet. Underwater Cosmic Mario Race. I always like when you do these, like, comet missions, like, there's a little bit of a vignette thing going on with the periphery of vision. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it's something that happens with these particular challenges. Hello! Ah, fuck. A little bit late to pick that up now. No! There we go. Toy Time Galaxy. Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser. I do like that they have the classic Mario music in this particular level. Kinda makes sense. Our friends are trapped over there. I want to check something. Oh, I can't move the camera from here? Okay. I believe this level is host to one of the worst power-ups, not only in this game, but in the history of Mario games. The fucking spring power-up. Not really a fan of that one. Oh, guess I can't do that. There we go. Kinda cheesed that a little bit. Okay, the physics are a little bit wonky there. Yep, there it is. Spring Mushroom. Yeah, this one's a little bit annoying to use. It's not just the fact that you have to press the B button at the right time, which is not really a problem for me. It's more so when you're, like, walking or, like, bouncing around with it. You're kind of, like, relegated to, like, a turning circle, and it's, like, a really wide turning circle. It's very disorienting and difficult to, like, maneuver with. That's why it sucks. Yeah. Alright. You see what I mean about that wide turning circle? Oh! Yeah, I tried to line myself up there to jump across that, but didn't quite do it correctly. At least I still get to keep my star bits before I died. I think I can make this without the Spring Mario. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Again, I love this game. The fact that you can just do that. They didn't make the platform high enough for me to not do that. Now, I don't know if it's this game or if it's Mario Galaxy 2, but apparently the Switch version of this game, it's not like the 3D All-Stars Collection version. One of these two games added new content that kind of like ties into the Mario Galaxy movie. Like, which game did that? Was it this one? Basically, they added a new storybook chapter for, like, Rosalina's storybook. So maybe if I beat the game tonight, like if I get to the final boss, we can check that out. Because I did look at the version number of this game before I started tonight's stream. It's like 13.01, which is unusual because the other one is like something, it's like a flat number. Oh fuck. So yeah, I'm inclined to think that this is the game that has the storybook edition. So yeah, we're basically dismantling a giant robot as we get further up it. Yeah, this level certainly does have a lot of creativity to it. I like it. I think we're at the final stretch of this level. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use the fucking spring mushroom to finish it. Just wanted to stop him from attacking me. There are wasp power-ups in the Mario series, like the frog suit. I mean, the frog suit, yeah, has its use case. Unfortunately, it's only in, like, the 5 water levels the game has. That's why the first time you find it, it's in the fucking the water area of the game. You don't expect to carry that shit into Bowser's Castle in Dark World, you know? Has anyone ever legit beaten... Like, I know somebody must have done it out there, but I mean, have any of you guys ever beaten Mario 3 using Frog Suit Mario? Like, get it all the way to Bowser's throne room and just, like, you know, defeat him with that? Statistically speaking, someone out there must have done it. I just don't know if anyone I know has done it. I've tried, but I always fuck up. Right, let's go take the fight to Bowser Jr. then. King Caliante's spicy return. Alright. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh. Right, I think I see a way to get there easily. There we go. You still gonna 100% this game? I'm considering it. Tonight, my goal was just to get to the end of the story. Which, I think I need 60 stars to do that, so I'm not that far off. But I could always come back and do the rest of the level, sure, why not? I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna read that one. I'm not reading that one. That fucking stock fire whooshing sound effect. Ah, fuck. Nope. Oh. That'll do it. There we go. Easy peasy. Right, final area of the Great Observatory unlocked now. I just need 7 more stars to get to the center of the universe, so not that much left. Now that we've recovered so many grand stars, the beacon is almost too bright to look at. Once the observatory works as a starship again, we can bring you to the center of the universe. Then we can get you to your special one. We just need a few more power stars. You must help us. Alright, let's get to the... Oh, wait a minute. Does Luigi have a star for me? Ah, I know where you are. May as well go grab that star now before I continue. I think I'll need the bee mushroom thing before I stop this. Just realised I cannot wall jump, so that's not going to work. Alright. Let me go up here, see if I can get a better look around the area as I look for him. I know he's like clinging to a tree somewhere, I'm just not sure which tree he's on. Oh, that's weird, the camera. The x-axis is like inverted. Oh, you're over there. Okay. I'm over there. Oh. Okay, so the tree should be... I guess it's that tree over there? Maybe? That's the area, right? As in this spot here? So where the fuck is he hanging from then? Oh, maybe that tree. There he is. I'm gonna take care of you real quick. Harvest you for your star bits. Nice camera angle. Oh right. Right, let's go to the top of the observatory now. So it's something, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but one thing I do like about the observatory music is It starts fairly simple with only a couple instruments, but as you unlock more and more of it in the game, they add more and more like backing instruments, so it becomes a more richer song. So at this point in the game, I think this is the full melody, because I don't think you hear any more beyond this. It's a nice little musical touch that I appreciate very much. I think I know what's in that building there, but we'll come back to that. I'm just going to go up here. We'll save that for later. Just an optional challenge in there. Yeah, this game's music is incredible. It's like the first Mario game to have like a full orchestra doing the composing for it. Right, so I only have like 6 left to get, so I can just get them easily from these last 4 levels. I'll do at least one each. Right, 46. Deep Dark Galaxy. I do want to make sure I do at least one of each level before we get to the center of the universe. Then I can come back later and do more. The Underground Ghost Ship.
Yes.
Classic Koji Kondo composition. Oh, could I not wall jump off that? Ugh. I hate when I try to do a backflip and it doesn't fucking work. Nice. Oh fuck. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here on this particular mission. I just want to see if I can. Oh, I'm not going to get used to that inverted camera for first person. Ugh. Can I change that in the settings? That's a little bit annoying. This is for... Wait, it says for first person? I mean, it says Mario Cam, so I guess that would be the case. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway, it doesn't look like there's much I can do up here. I guess the actual important thing is not until the next mission, at least. Nope, that torch doesn't kill them. Oh yeah, this motherfucker. Camilla, is it? Or Camilla? Comic! Fuck. Could have sworn I did that, like, sooner. Yeah. I think I got this. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Metal Splatter Galaxy. That's a good name. I think I remember the gimmick of this one. Watch your step. Yeah, this is like one of the cool ideas that they came up with this game. Not even like... It's not even tangentially related to gravity. It's more so just a cool way to make platforms appear and disappear. But this game had so much creative muscle behind it. Oh fuck, I forgot. Sorry, my brain was like, oh, it'll still be there, but no, it's not invisible, it's just physically not there. Oh god. I almost went overboard there. Oh boy, my favourite fucking mechanic in the whole game. I mean, at least it's a little bit easier to control in a 2D plane, but it still sucks. Ooh. Gotta be careful with that movement. There we go. I think that's the hardest part of the level done. Oh no, we still got some more, okay. I just realised in hindsight that was not a good idea, because now I don't know where the paths are coming up. You know what, fuck it, I like a challenge. Sometimes I'm thorough to a fault, you know? I hope there's a checkpoint here. It would suck to die and then have to, like, do all that again. I'm assuming each room is its own checkpoint. Yeah. Right, almost there. Nope. Very nice. I do like how this area looks. You think it would be like an internal room or something, but it's just like a peaceful garden. I mean, it's technically a room, it just doesn't look like it. You know what it kind of reminds me of, actually? It reminds me of when you go inside the moon in Majora's Mask. Just need to get that creepy kid sitting by the tree with the fucking mask. Dreadnought Galaxy. This one has purple coins. Yeah, I don't think the purple coin comments show up until after I've beaten the game. But yeah, we'll get to those. Those are going to be fun. I don't like the purple coin comments. Some of them can be a fucking nightmare to deal with. By the way, fun fact, that sound effect you're hearing when these big pistons are moving in and out, it's just a slower, deeper version of the cannon sound effect from Mario 64. Like, listen. Like, you can hear it, right? Yeah, it's just the sound when you jump into a cannon in that game. Actually, though, you can hear... Well, you can kind of hear it better here. It's more in pitch. Ah, yeah. Yet another of the many cool ideas that this game does with the gravity. Oh. Boy, Papa. Didn't think the blast radius was going to be that big. Ah, well. At least I start back here again. Also, who needs that springy spring thing when you can just do this? Oh, wait, I can't wall jump. Actually, yeah, I can. Or, wait, let me try that again? Okay, yeah, no, the devs thought of that. Okay, fair enough. No cheesing it this time, I have to do the way the devs want me to. Whoa! Oh no. I think I remember what must be done here. Right, I see. Ah! Fuck, I wasn't ready for that. There we go. Oh, fuck. Actually, that's fine. I. Awesome. Right. Excuse me, sorry. Whoa. But I pumped the brakes on there for a moment. There we go. So at this point, we're within striking distance of finishing the game story, but I'll tell you what, I'll finish the game story tonight, but I'll also begin post-game stuff and start collecting the rest of the stars. Probably do like another 5 or 10 stars after I finish the story. Just need to get 3 more stars. So I do have some kind of bad news. It's not really, you know, terrible news. It's just unfortunate news. My Steam controller has still not dispatched. I've been checking it non-stop, like it hasn't made any movement. It just says that it's been packaged, it hasn't been sent off to the carrier, whoever that's going to be, for like, you know, shipping it abroad. I don't know when my Steam controller's going to get here. I couldn't possibly be waiting up to another week before I see it at this rate. I'm still holding on to hope that it will be shipped and delivered by the end of this week. But considering we're going on to Wednesday now, I'm starting to feel like maybe that's not the case. Like, I really want to see what that thing is capable of. I remember the Prankster Comet for this one. Yep, the Daredevil Comet. Do this entire level in one hit. I remember that one. And I totally didn't go fucking insane over trying to complete it the first time I did that. Nope. I say as my eye twitches. If I recall correctly, there's some extra star bits up here. Maybe not. I know there's like a bonus cache of star bits somewhere in this level. Oh, you know what it is? You fall in the volcano to get them. Yeah, check that out. Yep, I got enough. Uh-oh. Oh! Why didn't that work? Uh-oh. Now we're good. Very nice. Ooh. Ag, 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 ag. I like that noise he makes. Fuck! At least I got it. It's over there. Ugh. Oh god. I was gonna cheese it, but I don't feel confident with just 3 hit points left. No! Oh god. Aww. Hmm. There we go. Yeah, that part can be a little bit difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Right, almost there. 2 more. May as well just do the next 2 here. Why not? I can go back and finish the current stall that I started. Is it this Mario Galaxy, or is it Mario Galaxy 2 that has, like, kind of a weird visual detail in the background where you see, like, these weird, like, shadowy figures, like, on a mountaintop somewhere? Like, that's the second game that does that, right? It's like a weird detail that most people would miss, but it's just something that you see in the far-off distance in, like, one level, and people have speculated what the fuck that even is. I just don't remember which of the 2 Mario Galaxy games it's in. I think it's in the second one, though. Wait, I saw something there. Not sure what this is for. That's weird. Guess that's just an alternate path up here. Oh, come on. Well, That's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do the Daredevil comment on this particular mission tonight. I don't think I'm mentally prepared to start that one. If it happens to appear, I'm not doing it. I'll do it in a future session, but no, not tonight. I'm good. You can see that I'm already getting hit a couple times and I'm like just playing it casually. Oh god. I was holding that down, like, down left, and it was making me spin in a circle there. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, even this game, as amazing as it's like, you know, gravity and physics are, once in a while something weird will happen. But you know what, it's still a damn sight better than that one fucking level in Sonic Adventure 2. I know I keep going back to that, but... like, if you've never played, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go play Sonic Adventure 2 and get to the level, like, I forget what it's called, Space Madness or something. It's the space level where you play as Rouge looking for chunks of the Master Emerald. Like, there's like one planetoid that tries to do the gravity sort of like thing, but it is terrible. You know, this area kind of makes me think of one of those levels from Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. Like this set piece. Oh, that's cool. Uh-oh. That may have not been cool, though. Yeah, I'm not grabbing that extra, like, not worth it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A hungry woman has appeared. Yeah, I'll deal with that hungry woman later. Through the meteor storm. Oh yeah, this fucking level, right. Right, well, I'm heading to the center of the universe after I finish this. That's a note of context line, isn't it? Alright guys, I'm going to NASA, they're gonna send me to the center of the universe after I fucking do this, like Elon Musk himself is gonna send me there. Out of sheer curiosity, Not quite. Unless I didn't hold the joystick in the right direction, because I did notice I stopped. Maybe it's relative direction rather than holding one direction the whole way. Let me try that one more time. No! Okay. Alright, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm sure it is possible, I'm just not sure what direction you hold exactly for that to work. Well, at least I got one extra life back. Not that I need it, but... Oh shit. Oh. Guess the last one's in there. Oh, fuck. Yep. I love when Mario makes that noise. Ag, 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 ag. Thank you very much, Shane, for the modding there. Whoa. Fuck. Ah. Oh god. That helps, I get more coins. Oh, oh. Wasn't ready yet. Right, there we go. Oh. Oh god. Whoa. I don't know how that worked. Looked like I was gonna get hit there. I'm even more surprised that it still walked onto the thing after all was said and done there. Alright, here we go, time for the fun part. I didn't realise what orientation I had to hold the controller. You have to hold it upright, I think. Sorry, it's been a while since I did the tutorial. Yeah, you have to hold it upright. Nice. Super Mario Ball. God, that game is weird. Like that Game Boy Advance pinball game. Alright, we have enough to get to the center of the universe now. The Comet Observatory has full power. Now it can fly through the cosmos again. It's time. Do you want to go to the location of your special one at the center of the universe? I could wait and do some more stars, but we can, you know, finish it now, and then we can do some post-game stuff. That way I can unlock the purple comets. Right, time to take the fight to Bowser. There's a warp field inside that castle. Go, they're inside, hurry! This part's kinda cool. It's like the Rainbow Bridge at the end of Ocarina of Time. Also, that walking animation looks really slow for some reason. Bowser's Galaxy Reactor, the fate of the universe. Right, final level. Yeah, another cool mechanic. Spotlights having their own gravity fields. Do love the music for the final area as well. Definitely drives up the intensity of the finale. Whoa, God. Oh, fuck. That was unlucky. Shit. Should have looked before I jumped. Also, the blocks that appear disappear after like a few seconds, so you can't dilly-dally there. Ugh. Same rules apply here, so these platforms will eventually disappear if I take too long. Right, I believe this is the final stretch, and then we're at Bow's. Oh fuck. No, you bitch! That bullet bill fucking made me do that. I didn't realise. I almost got to Bowser on one life, but whatever. Shit! Jump button didn't work. No! I'm okay. I'm okay. Just a series of unfortunate events. Oh. Banzai Bill. We're not allowed to call it that anymore, right? Fuck it, I'm calling it that anyway. Just like I'd call the giant cheap Big Bertha. I don't call it a boss bass. Doesn't sound as cool. Right, I think I'm over. I think I'm past the worst of it. Why didn't I walk onto that? There we go.
Looking for Princess Peach? Too bad, cause she's with me.
I didn't realize how big Bowser Jr. was next to her.
You leave my mama alone, you bad man.
Junior, I've got something difficult to tell you.
I know, she's not really my mama.
I make fun of the Super Mario Sunshine voice acting every chance I get, I'm sorry. I can't fucking help it, it's so bad. It's like worse than 4Kids at some time, I'm not even kidding. It's like hilariously bad. It's like so bad it's good, but it's also so good it's bad, you know? Kinda wraps around like twice. Finally! You got here just in time to see the creation of my galaxy in the center of the universe. Watch and weep! From this galaxy, I'll rule a great galactic empire with Peach by my side. It will last forever! I will rule every pitiful corner of the universe. So Mario, as you can see, I got big plans, and stomping on you is at the top of my list. So you have to hit him in the head when he's spinning like that. Good thing I practiced on all those boulders that had weak spots, right? Ah, fuck. So as cool as this game is, unfortunately the final boss fight is nothing too special. I mean, it's fine for what it is, it serves its purpose, but it's basically just more of the same, like the first two fights. It's kind of like Mario 64's final boss. Ah, fuck. Right, final planetoid. Oops. I do like the music though for this final part of the fight. I do feel that the final boss fight in Mario Galaxy 2 is much better than this though. Because again, this is just more of the same. At least with Mario Galaxy 2 they mix it up a bit and do something a bit different. There we go. Yeah, we got this. And so long, Gay Bowser. Damn. Fucking incinerated. Dry Bowser. I think the grand stars count as a star, so that's star number 71 as well. Unless this fight doesn't count, I'm not sure. Like, I know in Mario 64 the star you get after the final Bowser doesn't actually add to your grand total. I guess we'll find out after we're done with the credits. Well, his entire center of the universe has gone up in smoke. The core. I thought you fell in lava.
No! My galaxy! My empire! This can't be happening!
Well, I guess Bowser's dead now. Oh yeah, it's my Luma that was inside my cap. Where's Luma Lee? I want to hear something morbid from him. Hey Luma Lee, say something fucked up! I think I told you guys, but I do have a Luma Lee popcorn bucket from when I watched the Mario Galaxy movie. I mean, technically it's not Luma Lee, it's a blue Luma, but close enough. I also have like a Yoshi popcorn bucket. I got like 2 that day. I picked one up on the way in and I picked one up on the way out. The ending of Sonic 06. I don't know about that exactly, but sure, we'll go with that. Do you hear the baby stars? These newborns will grow up to become galaxies someday. Yes, everybody who plays Nintendo games loves hearing baby cries. I get fucking Vietnam flashbacks of, you know, Yoshi's Story, or Yoshi's Island. When stars die, they turn into stardust and scatter across the cosmos. Eventually, that stardust reforms to create a new star, and so the cycle of life continues. But the cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way. so you'll see. Stardust Crusaders. Those are some low poly birds. I like how that's the first thing I focused and commented on. Oh, hey, it's the whale, the orca. Everyone survived. Nobody died. Even Bowser. And of course Peach. What happened to the castle? It died. God, remember, I don't know if I want to get into it, just the way the Mario Galaxy movie ends is kind of funny, like it's just extremely abrupt. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It just kind of comes out of nowhere and it just ends super fast. Oh yeah, if you do end up watching the Mario Galaxy movie, assuming it's still in cinemas, I don't know. There's a post-credits thing to watch as well.
Welcome, new galaxy!
Alright then. That concludes the story of the game. But you know, I only got half the stars, so there's another 60 stars to go. But we can just, you know, hyper-focus on, like, getting them all now. After the credits, I think I'll get, like, the next 5 or 10 before I call it for the night. But yeah, this game still holds up. I know I said that, like, 5 years ago when I played the 3D All-Stars version of the game. But this game is still fucking amazing. You know, it could be left up to interpretation. I mean, at least it's not just an infinite dead void, like it's an infinite void of, like, creatures that are alive? I don't know. At least Mario's planet is okay. I mean, you've got that. But yeah, this game is still pretty fun to play. Like, I like it. I like it a lot. There's so much cool stuff in it. With the physics, the platforming is like extremely tight. Like you can do a lot of like cool cheesy things with the mechanics in this game, as you've seen me do throughout the playthrough. Some great theming, like there's that toy world down there. And then you've got like some extra challenges like the comets. All good stuff. I wouldn't have much to say here where we would just wait for this to wrap up, because after the credits I'm just going to hop back in and get some more stars. I'm assuming that all the chapters of Rosalina's storybook are now available, now that I've beaten the story, so I'll go there and see if that extra chapter is there, or if that's something that only appears after you get, like, all the stars in the game. I don't know when that's supposed to show up. Wow, 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 wow. There's the hungry Luna. It's gonna feed that thing a full fucking McDonald's or something, I don't know. Not like a full McDonald's meal, like just a full McDonald's building. Then it'll fucking be reborn as the fast food planet. Oh yeah, this boss. We didn't do that, did we? What was his name? Bouldergeist? We haven't done that fight. I need to go back and do that. And then there's the Daredevil version of it where you have to beat that boss. Like, you have to hit it 6 times without getting hit once. Really difficult, one of the harder missions in the game. I remember playing the 3D All-Stars version and I did that first try without losing a life, which really surprised me. Also, that picture is really fucking funny. If you're wondering what's up with that, Mario, I'll show you in a few moments.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Nice little nod there to... Oh, they've got additional credits for this port of the game. Alright, that makes sense. But yeah, that little thing that Mario said there, nice little callback to Mario 64. I take it I can't skip this either. Wish we had some extra music or like something for this. I'm pretty sure the credits here are fairly short. Shintaro Furukawa. A new chapter has been added to the storybook. A purple comet has appeared. Yep, that's the purple coin challenges. Some of the most fucking annoying challenges in the game are now available. Right, so let's hop back in. Yes, it does count as an extra star, so I've got 61. Right, let's keep going. I'll see if I can get 70 or close to 70 tonight. Welcome back. I knew you would return eventually. Bitch, I was gone for 5 minutes. Look down at your feet. This number you see represents the number of power stars you need to access another world. Whether you succeed or fail, just attempting the challenge will show something about your character. Alright, so there's a purple in Terrace. I don't need your... I don't need your pity lives. So yeah, the purple comets only become available after you defeat the final Bowser. And these are like, basically collect a shit ton of purple coins, I think like 100 of them. Purple coin omelette. I think this one's fairly tame compared to some of the later ones. Like there's one on the Toy Galaxy that's like really annoying. But yeah, this mission can take a while because there's 100 of these fucking things to collect. Good luck with Luigi's purple coins. Yep, that one is really difficult. I'm gonna ignore that. Don't want to make sure I land here and grab these ones. I think this whole area wraps around again, so I can like go back and get the other ones. Right, 10 left. Again, this one's fairly tame compared to some of the later ones. I guess they give you this one to start, just to give you, like, basically teach you how this comet works. And it's like, okay, all the other ones are gonna be bullshit, have fun. And there's the last 10. I like how that capsule in the middle is not even used for this mission. That big pill-shaped thing.
Oh, yeah.
A new chapter's been added to the storybook. You think that's the one? Let's see. Oh, we got a bunch of purple coin comets to do. Let's go to Fountain. Excuse me. I think this one has a time limit to it, so I have to be somewhat quick to grab these. Yeah, this one's on a time limit. I can tell because of the music. 2 minutes. Oh! That was a bit of a Hank Hill impression I just did there. Sorry, I mentally blanked when I saw that gap. I didn't realize I had to jump. Are there any more over here? Yep. Oh no, I stomped on that Goomba. What's the button to turn myself in? I did that in less than a minute. Oh yeah, you know what's funny about Fortnite? They added, like, another King of the Hill character into the game. They added, like, Piggy Hill. I bought it. It's funny. Just Piggy Hill running around with a fucking shotgun. Let's see if any more purple comets are hanging around. I did see a bunch of them. I think they're still in rotation. There is one in Terrace. Which is weird because I was just at the Terrace, but... Evergreen Terrace. 123 Fake Street. That's like one of my favourite fuck you jokes in The Simpsons. Like when Marge basically like misleads Chief Wiggum to go to like an address that doesn't even exist because she doesn't want to get arrested. So she gives him like this address, 123 Fake Street. And as it turns out, in Springfield there actually is a 123 Fake Street.
Yes!
Right, this one doesn't have a time limit, so I can just take my time on this. No, it's not. Shut up. So I think all 100 purple coins are in this area, like there's none where the Queen Bee is, I don't think. Localized entirely within this area. At this time of day, in this part of the country, it is amazing to think how big fucking steamed ham's blown up is like just a meme. And it still kind of is big, like people are still making memes of it. Steamed hams, but it's something something or other. Oh, I guess there are more coins over here. Yeah, it's been around for quite some time, but people are still doing shit with it. I was gonna make a steamed ham shitpost myself, but I kinda gave up on it. It was steamed hams, but it's no more heroes. Maybe one day I'll go back and finish it. I think I made, I don't know, about 40% of it. There was like one particular thing that I was kinda proud of, where when Chalmers goes to the door to like ring the doorbell, there's like a little No More Heroes boss style intro for like Skinner, where it does that like fucking Apple Macintosh like whisper voice, like announcing his full name. Like you just hear that voice going, Principal Seymour Skinner. Like that was some, like I need to see if I can find that unfinished version of that shitpost and show you that. Because I was like really proud of how that turned out, and I didn't even fucking finish the thing. But yeah, that was like my crowning achievement in that unfinished shitpost. So I need to like dig that up, and I'm going to show you guys that, because that was like honestly something worth showing off. I think you guys would like it. I don't think I'm going to look for it right now though, because I don't think it's on my current hard drive. Like I think it's on one of my externals, and I don't feel like going through, I don't feel like plugging and unplugging like 5 externals to find it. So we're coming up to the halfway point. Ugh. Why didn't that... There we go. As soon as you think it's dying down, then the next wave happens. Yep. It is a meme that will... It is a meme that will never die. But I am not necessarily complaining. It is funny. Like, just that whole episode of The Simpsons is, like, really fucking funny. 22 short films about Springfield. One of my favourite episodes of the Golden Era. But it's such a simple concept, but they do it so well. It's just like, it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's just 22 short films about Springfield. Like, you follow the events of like 22 different characters over 22 minutes. And a lot of them like interconnect with each other. Futurama had an episode that was kind of like that. I'm trying to remember what it was called though. It was the one about like the tax rebate where everybody got like a $300 bill and they were all figuring out what to do with their money. Like, that episode is pretty funny. Not quite as funny as 22 short films about Springfield, but it's still pretty fucking good. There's a lot of great jokes in that one. Like, Fry spends his $300 tax rebate on just getting 300 cups of coffee, and it actually plays into, like, the story of the episode. Like, it's kind of an important plot point for, like, the finale to the episode, which is really funny to think about, but yeah, that is like one of the more noteworthy parts of that episode. And the more like cups of coffee he drinks, he just becomes increasingly more unhinged and like really fucking, you know, tweaked and all that. It's really good. I saw some more coins on the lower area there, but I'll come back for those. There we go. Alright. Oh. This part's a little bit tricky because you don't want to overshoot it. Oh god, really? Oh! Shite. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back around again, aren't I? Can I momentum my way there? No, I'm not risking that. I don't know if that has the same slippery properties. I'm not finding out the hard way. Told you I'd come back down for those ones. Uh-oh. No! 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 Ooh. Thank God that wasn't a slippery surface. I did see a coin down there, though. Like, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, there's one there. Right, I think I know where the last few are. Well, let's get this first. Oh. Die. Almost there. So what sucks about challenges like this is that there's no checkpoint, so if you die, you have to get all 100 again. Okay, that's a bit of a problem because now I'm finding myself one short after I grab... Wait. Okay, there's none back there. Oh wait, there's two here. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought I missed one on that slide the first time. Alright, well we got everything. I just need to safely make my way back and grab that. There you are. Yeah, that one took me like over 5 minutes to complete. Very slow mission. It's not that it's difficult, it's just very time consuming.
Oh, yeah.
64. Let's see if we got any more purple coin comments lingering about. Oh wow, there's like 4 of them. Oh wait, it's not here. There's one. Yeah, this one's a little bit tricky. Alright, we're halfway there. Yeah, I think we got this. Just gotta make this next jump. Nice. Alright, that wasn't too bad. You didn't quite see it there, but you could hear Mario getting hit at the exact moment I grabbed that last purple coin. I suppose I may as well just continue tackling purple comets until there's no more. I'm going to be wrapping up somewhat soon anyway. I think I'll do a few more stalls before I stop. Okay, turns out there's no more at the moment, so I can go do other stuff. Right, well I haven't looked at this yet, but we might as well check out the storybook to see if that new content is there.
Let us begin.
Chapter 1, The Celestial Duel. Our story begins a very, very long time ago with a young girl. One day this girl spotted a rusted spaceship holding a small star child. "What's your name? Are you lost?" the girl asked the child star. Or star child. "I'm Luna and I'm waiting for Mama. She's coming for me on a comet," said the star child who has been waiting day and night. "Don't worry, I'll wait with you," the little girl promised Luma. Might as well change my PNG for this. At nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and looked, but she saw nothing. Hours turned into days and then into years, but still the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to Luma, "If we stay here looking much longer, I'm going to be an old lady soon." But then she had an idea. "Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves?" The girl and the Luma fixed up the rusty spaceship and then the two set sail into the starry sky. And this is how the search for the Celestial Mother began. Chapter 2, Starbits. You know what? Normally I'm not one that, wants to waste my vocal cords on, reading, story and stuff. But after all this shit I went through with Robato tonight, this is kind of a nice change of pace, because these are, relatively short, snippets of text. And not, fucking an hour and a half of, lore dumping. Anyway, Chapter 2, Starbits. Days passed with no sight of the comet or even a single planet. Instead, asteroids extended for as far as the eye could see. "If I had known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jam," said the little girl, above the rumble of her belly. Before they left, she had packed all the essentials: telescope, butterfly net, stuffed bunny bread, milk, jam, and apricot-flavoured tea. But I didn't know you could get tea in apricot flavour. "I forgot to bring water." At this, Luma burst into gales of laughter, and the girl began to pout. "As long as I have Starbits, I'll be fine," said Luma. "You want some?" The little girl couldn't stay mad after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh and the girl couldn't help but join in. "Alright, maybe just a nibble." Leaning out as far as the ship, the pair began to collect Starbits with the girl's net. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept on collecting. Starbits tasted like honey. Chapter 3: The Comet. A beam of light pierced through the ship's window. Thinking it was the morning sun, the girl peered through the window, only to find a turquoise blue comet shimmering at her. The little girl shook the sleeping Luma awake and shouted excitedly, "We have to get to that comet!" The pair descended on the comet and found that it was made of ice. They looked high and low, but Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, the little girl sat down with a flop, utterly unable to take another step. Look! Peering down at the icy ground where the Luma was pointing, the girl suddenly noticed clusters of starbits encased in the ice. Pretty good, huh? Finding starbits is my specialty, said Luma, beaming. There's ice here, but it's so warm I bet there's going to be water here too. The two decided to stay on the comet for a while. Riding the turquoise comet, the pair continued their search for Luma's mother. Chapter 4: The Dream. One night the girl dreamed about her own mother. "Where are you going?" she asked her mother's retreating back. Without turning, her mother replied, "Don't fret, dearest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching over you, like the sun in the day and the moon in the night." A wave of sadness washed over the girl. What about when it rains and I can't see the sun or the moon? Her mother thought for a moment before responding. I will turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry. So yeah, that's Rosalina. When she awoke, the girl's face was damp with tears. "You have starbits in your eyes," said Luma to the girl. Wiping her face, the girl replied, "These are tears, not starbits. I'm crying because I will never see my mother ever again." At this, Luma began to cry too. "Mama, oh mama, whap." The pair travelled through the starry skies, and though they had encountered many other comets, not one of them had held Luma's mother. Luma was despondent. Now, Luma. The rain clouds won't go away if you keep on crying," the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. "I'll give you a present if you stop." The girl closed her eyes and said gently, "I'll take care of you." With these words, she felt a small spark in her heart. Chapter 5: Home. "The kitchen will go here, and the library will go over there," the girl said busily to herself. "We'll put the gate here." Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she had been bustling at a feverish pace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out that starbits weren't the only things buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture unlike anything they had ever seen, and the girl used them to build a home. Looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, "Don't you think it's just awfully big to have just the two of us?" With the library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and gate, it was certainly spacious, but still something seemed missing. "If only my father, brother, and mother were here," the girl said wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for its two small residents. That night, clutching her favourite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. Chapter 6: Friends. Then one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-coloured planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same colour emerged. Do you two know each other? The girl asked the two Lumas gleefully. Despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. Two Lumas neither drew closer nor backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. My mama! At once the apricot Luma parroted back, My mama, my mama! My mama, my mama! It's weird when you say it like that twice. The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any signs of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh. And that's when something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop out of the apricot's planet. They were all of different colours, but they all shouted the same thing. My mama! My mama! The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh even harder. What am I going to do with all of these children? The Lumas just stared blankly as she doubled over laughing. Guess we'll have to give a name for each and every one of you. I will name you Lumalee. Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. Chapter 7: The Telescope. After seeing their 100th comet, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was. That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into sight. It was smaller than a starbit. How strange. It's so far away, and yet it feels so close. She twisted the knob of the telescope, and the blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, a terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes until she followed her father up to that hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill, on bright and windy days. And I want to go home. I want to go home right now. The girl burst into tears and the Lumas didn't know what to do. I want to go home. I want to go back to my house by the hill. I want to see my mother. The girl was shouting now, her face wet with tears. But I know she's not there. I knew all along that she wasn't out there in the sky. Because... She's sleeping under the tree on the hill. The girl's cries echoed through the stars and a hush fell over the area. Chapter 8: The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she was a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me, I love starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely face flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I will transform into a comet, a soaring comet that can carry you all across on this journey. With that, Luma, trailing bands of light, soared high into the sky, and just as quickly as it started to plummet back down, kaboom, kablam! The ground shook and a bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail. And then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of those things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All of the Lumas together said, "No more crying, Mama." "Thank you," said the girl in a whisper as she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter, Family. With its many Lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite the sight to behold. The girl and the Luma were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for the new Luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, "Alright everyone, let's make a cake sprinkled with star bits, then it will be a star cake." The Lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Luma scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, "This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do, I'll see them off with a smile." Because that's what makes a mother happiest. That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home, once every 100 years, to nap in my favourite sleeping nook. The comet carrying the Luma and the girl continues on its journey to this very day. With more family members in tow than can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet every 100 years, its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end. Okay, this must be what was added to the game. Epilogue. Good night. Though it was time to sleep, the Lumas were so excited that even a bedtime story couldn't calm them down. What's this new world gonna be like? I hope it's wilder than the last. Mama, I'm scared. Can I sleep in your bed? The girl picked up a guitar, sat on the bed and began plucking out a lullaby. The Lumas surrounded her, jostling for the best spots to hear her play. The calming tones of the music echoed through her bedroom and beckoned them to sleep. Hi there, Crest. My favourite game is... I don't know what my favourite game is. There's a lot of games I like, but sure, we'll just say Kirby or Melee or Smash Bros. Melee. Good night, my dears. But the once noisy Lumas had already slipped into the world of dreams. The girl placed the guitar near her pillow and then lay down on the bed. The girl would soon join the Lumas in their slumber as their comet travelled toward the planets on journeys all their own. When they next woke, they would continue their search for the birthplace of the Lumas. As the girl drifted off to sleep, she thought, "It's so exciting to meet new people. It can be a little scary, but that's part of what makes it so fun. Greetings, old friends, can be just greeting old friends can be just as exciting. Here. Maybe next time I'll visit an entirely new world. Goodbye to those who we met on this journey. I will cherish the memories forever. And to those we will not meet on the next journey, hello. May the stars shine down on you. Good night. With the Lumas and the girl on board, the comet hurtled toward the starry skies, chasing the light to a new journey.
That's all.
So does anyone want to confirm to me whether or not that extra chapter at the end there was indeed the new thing that was added to the game? Because I don't remember, like, reading this, so... I mean, there's like a even number here. Maybe there is one more if you get all the stars in the game, I'm not sure. But that's my first time actually reading that whole thing. I've never, like, bothered with that before. The epilogue was not in the Wii version, it was added to the 3D All-Stars version. So if that's the case, then I guess they added an extra thing on top of that, because like, I'm not playing the 3D All-Stars version, I'm playing, like, the dedicated, like, Switch port of, like, Galaxy 1 and 2. Apparently they added something to Galaxy 1 in an update after Mario Galaxy Movie came out, so I'm guessing there's, like, one extra story beat, but I don't know when that unlocks. Right, I'm going to be wrapping up shortly, but I'm going to do one last thing before I stop for the night. I'm going to show you a cool thing that you can do. Just need to make my way to the top of the observatory, it's up there. Like, remember that one house I walked by? It's in there. So yeah, you might remember this area from the start of the game. This planet. It is very dear to me. I looked forward to... Oh, let me change my thing back to the controller. I looked forward to visiting this planet with the Lumas once every 100 years. The Lumen that's been travelling with you may also grow up to become a star someday. Some Lumas become planets, some become comets, and a few even become power stars. I'm travelling with them while they look for a place to be reborn. But I never thought all of this would happen. Wow, Mama must really trust you. Well, how about this? If you can grab all 100 purple coins here, then you earn my trust too. Here's a red star. It holds the power of the red Lumas. But the really amazing part about it is it allows you to fly after you spin in mid-air. Yes, fly. While pressing B, you can pick the direction you want to fly with the left stick. If you can collect 100 purple coins, I'll let you use my power somewhere else. Yeah, so this is a cool power-up. You transformed into flying, Mario. Spin while jumping to fly. Yeah, this is a really fun power-up to use. I think I'm on a time limit to get these 100 coins. Oh no, it's not a time limit, it's the time limit for a power. It's not like for grabbing the coins. You never knew about this? Well, it's cool that I'm getting to show you it. Oh yeah, you can grab purple coins by doing this, right? Yeah, there you go. Whoa. What the fuck happened to that one purple coin? There it is. Oh my god. Purple coin physics went a little bit wonky there as it was trying to get to me. Oh. Right, just 11 more coins to go. There we go. Red star.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this power-up is only in this game, it's not in Mario Galaxy 2. A Hungry Oma has appeared. I haven't even checked the last one yet. Right, so I think that's a good place to stop for now. So I think over the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 streams of this game, I can get the rest of the stars. I think I am going to go for 100%, so yes, you will see me do some bullshit missions, including some of the remaining purple comets I didn't do tonight. But I think there is one thing I want to show real quick before I stop. Let me just see if I can find it. I think I know where it's at. Yeah, so if you complete that mission, you get this in the hub area. So now I can just fly anywhere at the observatory. So, I think that's pretty cool. Sadly, you can't use this in actual levels, but it is neat that you can just fly about here to your heart's content, just to do whatever. I don't know if I can go over there, or if I have to use, like, those fling stalls to get there. No, it looks like you can fly over here. Yep, it's just available. Or not. Never mind. I guess they put an invisible wall there to prevent that. Shame there's only a 1-up instead of 100 1-ups. Yeah, that would have been cool if they did a callback to Mario 64. Yoshi on top of the castle. Alright, well, I'm going to stop here for now. I got 66 stars, so that's like another 54 stars to go. So we'll pick this back up again in the coming days or so. I'll try to get back to this soon. Realistically, if I like really hammer down, I could probably finish this in like 2 or 3 more sessions. If I do like particularly chunky sessions. Realistically, probably 3 more parts to like get the remaining stars in the game. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed You Are Mr. Gay. I will be doing more of this again soon.